Excited to see you too. Girl, the troubleshooting, pivoting woman today. Come on, Coach Nayala.
Yes, I don't know what happened with technology, but we are here. We're in the building, and late is being 8 minutes late is great, and we're here,
Yes,
and we are excited because we're the new kids on the block, and we get the opportunity to be here live.
absolutely.
And so we apologize for the slow start, and technology was technologying, if that's a thing or something to say. And we're just excited that you're here, besties. How you doing, Dr. Carmel?
I'm doing well today. I am doing well. Awesome and amazing today.
Okay, come on and be awesome and amazing. Dean Kathy is
Yes,
paying attention,
yes,
right?
yes. She was like, clean that up,
Go.
clean it up, clean those words up. Words have power.
Yes, yes, they do. And so today we get the opportunity to be here and share our office hours with the besties. Thank you for joining in live, for everyone who is live. And for those that are watching the replay, we thank you for being here. And we get the opportunity to talk about the motivational gifts. That's what we do on a weekly basis and have it incorporated into our lives. For those that don't know who I am, I'm Coach Nayella. I'm the wellness mindset coach here with BestieFinder. And I'm here with my bestie, Dr. Carmel.
Yes, yes, and I'm here with ministry and education. And so yeah, we're just ready to jump on in with
Absolutely.
today's task. You know, that teacher
Yes.
gift, administrator gift. And so we're doing something a little different, but it's exciting though. Okay,
Yes.
so this is the scenario that we have to coach. So here we go. The
Okay.
title is Just Tell the Truth. Argument gifts likely involved. So perceiver versus compassionate. A husband who is a perceiver gives blunt feedback at dinner. You said you call your sister. You didn't. That's not consistent. His wife, who's compassionate, feels publicly exposed and hurt. She later says, "You embarrassed me. You could have said that privately." He responds, "I wasn't attacking you. I was just being honest." So here we go. Let's dive in to see how the teacher, administrator, giver, and Coach Nayala, how wonderful gifts as number one is compassionate. She can give us a different take on how to coach this to where it can be a little bit more productive as far as growth for both people.
You say productive, I say heartfelt. Because as you were reading it, my compassion feelings just went crazy, right? They were like, why he had to emphasize that he was just speaking the truth. Like, why did he have to do that? And at the same time, understanding that I believe it sounds like he's like the perceiver. Like
Yes.
he's just the cut and dry. It's either a yes or a no. You said you gonna do something, do it, or you didn't do it. Why not?
Right.
And there's no in between. And I know that the emotions behind being embarrassed is that's a compassionate thing, right? Like you embarrassed me. Why you had to put me on Front Street?
Right.
You could have waited till nobody else was around and let me know privately and silently. And as a compassionate person, I understand, I empathize, I sympathize, and at the same time, that second gift that I have of giver lets me want to come out of that and say, okay, people can't navigate around your feelings, right? So being mindful and open that, or having grace to other people's gifts gi- gives freedom for them to be who they are,
Yeah.
and for you to at least you have the opportunity to express yourself, right? And
Mhm.
know not to take everything so personally. I think
Mhm.
that's one of the things as a compassionate person that I and help other people
Yeah.
to recognize that everything is not about you,
Mhm.
right? So as a coaching tip and personally experiencing, I would ask the compassionate to remove yourself. Give yourself the time to let your feelings feel
Mhm.
and know that they are real, they are relevant, but may not be true,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And sometimes when people resonate and they say the truth hurts, it may be that your intention was to call, but something else came up.
Mhm.
So it wasn't like you weren't trying to, or you lied
Mhm.
about wanting to make a call to your sister, and recognize that your spouse in that moment is just trying to keep you accountable, just trying to make
Yes.
sure that you connect with your family. The delivery may not have been the best, right? It might be where that perceiver was a little harsh in that moment. At
Yeah.
the same time, no, it's coming from a good place. And I would say for the perceiver, just simply you know, bring the reminder to the front, but you don't have to emphasize. That's the compassionate now. That's
Yeah.
me taking it personal. You don't have to emphasize all that I
Mhm.
didn't do,
Yeah.
right? Just
Yeah.
help me get what I need to do done, so
Mhm.
to speak. So
Yeah.
that's how I would like coach that.
Yeah. I like what you said, especially Coach Nayala, about that. And the two things that I heard was accountability and also the need for a space to be
Yes.
created that's safe, to where
Yes.
you can express yourself, you can receive feedback, and you can even give your own feedback, like, well, this is how this made me feel. But also I understand, like being around Dean Kathy and being influenced, and even watching her model things, even though she don't realize it, that perceiver, they see something, and it's like either truth or not. It's either the truth or it's not. And if
Mhm.
it's the truth, then that's what you need to walk in. If it's not, then you need to reevaluate and figure out what you need to do to get to the truth. And so I understand that, but having a safe space, and that comes with grace also. And the truth of the matter is, like with the teacher administrator, with the truth of the matter is, yeah, you said you was going to call your sister, but you didn't. But then also having that grace that you extend to understand that maybe something came up, but then that perceiver is like no excuses also. So it has to be a balance, and that comes from, once again, you being intelligent about your gifts, and even emotionally intelligent to understand where you are, what may be influencing how you may receive something. Like on any other given day, you that may not have bothered you, but this particular day, that poked, and it actually hurt when it poked.
Yes.
So just doing a temperature check, a gift check, to see exactly where you are, and creating that safe space to where you can express, and then understand that, look, they're not attacking me, they're doing this out of love. But also understanding your own gifts, and then having a little bit of knowledge about the other gifts as well. That'll kind of help create a safer space for both people to grow, for all individuals to grow, because that's the whole point. You want to
Yes.
grow and be empowered, and not feel convicted or condemned. That, well, conviction is good, but condemnation is not. But
Yes.
you want to be in a space to where you feel like you're safe, and that change is good and growth is good. But yeah, that would be my take on coaching that.
Yes. I love it. I love it. So, yes, and that's the beauty of this, is that we've taken the gift assessment. We're living out the values, and we're practicing. I see we're practicing like knowing who we are to the core with our giftings, and then being able to apply it in different scenarios. And that's the power of discovering you,
Mhm.
discovering yourself. And I see in the chat, Judy had mentioned, that yeah, she had to learn that as well. And I believe Judy is compassionate, and I think a lot of times as a compassionate, it can be we can be misread,
Mhm.
especially in this scenario. They talk about sharing,
Mhm.
um, or the person actually expressing, the embarrassment. But what if she never said anything? You
Right.
know, what if she walked in that hurt and that shame, and then one day it explodes? That's why
Mhm.
they say the compassionate is very, it's the most loving, but also the most destructive, because when you don't communicate, which the gifts allows you and empowers you to be able to communicate in a way that can be received, and
Mm.
also sent in a way that other people can receive it. um, it's it empowers you to have that open line of communication and bridge the gap of um, misunderstanding,
Right.
right? The
Mhm.
misunderstanding, so we all can
Mhm.
grow.
Yep,
Yes, balance and growth, Judy, Miss Judy.
absolutely. Mhm. Yep.
All right. So, I'm looking across all the screens here
Yes,
to
yes.
see where our pop-up. We want to invite you all out to discover you.
Mhm,
And you'll have to excuse me today because I don't even know where it is. However, you go to bestiefinder.net
mhm,
/scan me for the free gift assessment.
mhm.
It's a short 5-minute assessment to let you know a little bit about your gifts. And we invite you then to come a little bit deeper. Or if
Yes.
you want to know exactly what we're talking about,
Mhm.
come to bestiefinder.net, discover your gifts. Like,
Yes.
discover your gifts so that you can understand who you are, but also be able to relate to others
Mhm.
so that it's not just you clashing, but connecting.
Exactly.
Right?
Understand the
Yes.
reason for the clash so you can connect.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. The emotional intelligence.
Yes.
So that's all I have, Dr.
Woo!
Carmel. You have anything else for us today? Look.
No, no, I'm just excited. Judy's in the audience. Oh my goodness, I love you, Miss Judy.
Hey, Miss Jody.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
that's
okay.
right.
I think they will be proud of us again.
Yes,
Um,
we
I want to
held it down.
say, yes, we held it down, and I do want to say out loud and in public, Dean Kathy and Dr. Lisa, don't get too comfortable with trying to leave us out here every week. Like,
Yes.
you
We
know,
miss y'all.
yes, and it's just a full conversation
Yes.
when you have well-rounded giftings, right? Because I want to hear other perspectives. I'm like, I know I'm tapering it real down, and Dean Kathy, I could feel like she would be here and saying,
Yes.
well, you need, just a little bit stronger, because you need
Mhm.
all of that. You
Yes.
need all of that.
It's a
So
perfect balance.
yes. All right. So with that, we want to tell everybody, see you next week. I'm gonna give the hearts. I haven't done the hearts in a long time. And we'll see you next time. Go ahead and take the scan me. That will give you access to the lounge and the community, a little bit of what we have going on. But go ahead and take that full gift assessment to discover your gifts
Yeah.
so we can connect. All
Yeah.
right. Bye, everybody.